What is the crack, everyone? B2B Sports. We are back with another watch along. This time, the round of 16 game, Portugal, Switzerland. Portugal 2-0 up. Easy, easy like at the minute.
Seems quite easily at the moment, yeah.
Sam is here, as always, standard.
Always.
But yeah, did you watch any of the first half? Because it was a little
Nope.
bit more exciting than the first game that we watched.
The first game, apparently. Well, when it's Spain being Spain,
Yeah, yeah.
and they got what they deserved.
Scenes, man. That's two penalty shootouts in a row. Um, it was quite funny. It was like a commentator's curse, weren't it? Didn't the commentator say Luis Enrique's been making these guys practice 1,000 penalties?
Apparently, yeah, they'd scored 1,000 penalties or whatever, so they decided to miss every single one today.
Just everyone as well. I was surprised Busquets missed this as well. I thought he'd put his away.
Yeah,
That was
and
a
the cheeky Panenka from the Moroccan player. Was it
Hakim,
Hakim or was it?
Hakimi, yeah. Hakim Ziyech put his away down the middle. Um,
What a guy!
nice little cheeky penalty. Oh, you.
Hey, what minute are you on?
This is the question. My ITV, I'm on live TV.
Yeah, so I'm at 47:58.
But okay, right, classic. You're on the app. All right, let me see the app. I'm about 30 seconds ahead of you.
Oh, fairs.
So, uh,
Oi, did you see that corner then?
I did see the corner. I did see
I've only just seen the corner.
the...
This is a standard crack. An absolute
Yeah.
standard crack.
Who's most impressed you so far during the knockout rounds?
Um, Netherlands looked really good, to be
Netherlands,
honest.
good.
I was
Netherlands.
quite happily surprised by Netherlands, because they've had a tough few years. Um, yeah, I think Netherlands are probably my number one pick. Argentina, if they didn't have Messi, and the Australian goalkeeper didn't make a mistake, I probably would have drawn that game.
No, it's true. It's true.
So I don't see them beating um Netherlands
No.
at the moment.
Brazil
Brazil
looked
obviously looked good.
Brazil looked good yesterday.
I'm still not sure whether I don't know. They're playing South Korea. It's difficult to say.
What do you
Um,
what do you think about the whole I heard Roy Keane ripping into him about it's like watching Strictly because they're all
they
like
did, they
doing
did
this stuff.
dance for every single goal. It was a bit. I can understand, like Richarlison said, like that's what they do. They celebrate. They didn't do it in front of the South Korean fans or anything like that. They did it with their fans. It's a World Cup. I can understand it. Um, Them bringing on their reserve goalkeeper at halftime. Was it halftime? I don't know when it was, but I felt that was a bit forced.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Like, I understand playing, like letting
Oh,
every single person in the team play,
this guy's a
but
this guy's a baller. I'm a little bit ahead still.
obviously he scored. Is it that we what finish that is?
I still feel finish Ramos, mate. This his first start as well.
Yeah,
First start, very impressive. Do you see his first goal?
no,
Absolute rifle, tightest angle,
really.
rifle of a left foot into the top corner. Um, Keeper should have probably done a little bit better, but yeah, he's really good instinctive finish, and he looks sick. Where's he come from?
Honestly, I don't even know where he's come from. I don't recognize him at all. But fair play.
Fair play. But yeah,
He needs somebody.
going back to Brazil, about Roy Keane and stuff. Like, I do understand what you're saying. Like, after the fourth one, it's a little bit taking, and especially like I said about the goalkeeper substitutions as well. It's like, did I really need to do that?
Yeah,
I
I thought that
suppose
was a bit much.
I feel like this is like the Brazilian football culture, though. I feel like this is just what we've been brought up with. Like, they've always
Yeah,
done a bit of salsa, been a bit of like a bit of flair, and
yeah. I don't mind the dancing too much. To be honest, I
nah.
think that was okay. I did find it a bit like if you want a player to play um in the tournament, like you play him last game of the group games, they were already through. You play him then and you start him.
Yeah,
You don't bring him on halfway through a knockout game.
nah, it's true.
Um, so yeah, I didn't think that was right, but
No.
Hey ho, it's done.
Gabriel
Uh,
Jesus is out now as well, isn't he? He's got a knee injury. He's out for rumored to be like 3 months, I think. So Arsenal are a bit in
yeah,
trouble.
it's a long time. I need to change my fantasy team then.
Yeah.
'Cause I think I've got him on my team.
Yeah.
Um,
So true.
but in terms of Brazil, they don't seem to need them. Need him.
No, they don't. Richarlison's
They're
actually,
doing.
mate. You could argue Richarlison's got goal of the tournament and the second best goal of the tournament.
Yeah,
With his over kick and in that team goal the other day, that was sick.
yeah. I think they're definitely contenders.
Sure, mate.
And I think Richarlison's playing better than anyone ever thought he would. Like he's properly justifying his pick in this World Cup.
Yeah.
It was like it's Richarlison. He doesn't play very well for Spurs. Um, like what? Why is he playing? But no, he's probably been their best player.
He's done all right. He's really done all right.
Mm.
And they're all like having interviews with like Ronaldo and stuff, like
Mm.
the original Ronaldo. And I think I saw like Rodrigo last week. Like he did an interview with him, and he like
Yeah,
rubbed his hands on his legs, and then rubbed his own shins, like try and give
give
me
me your
some
powers.
Arsene like yeah powers. Thought it was quite cool.
That was quite funny.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, what about you? Who's been your standout?
Um. I think Brazil to me, I think look really good. To be fair, Portugal have actually surprised me. Watching this game
Mm.
right now, 3-0 up, making it look easy. I thought this was a
Very
close
easy.
game. I thought this would be a very close game. Um, so I
Switzerland
can't maybe
awful to be there.
recency bias Brazil and Portugal at the minute.
Yeah.
But it's still some good team. I mean, England look good as well against
To be
Senegal.
fair, like I think the problem with England is we need a goal to look.
Yes, yeah,
To,
that's so true.
it's like the first half we were awful.
It was dire. It
And
was
to be
actually
fair, we should have been behind. Like Pickford made a ridiculous save,
it's true.
two of them actually. Um, and until we got that first goal, we didn't really look like we were doing much.
No.
When we got it, it kind of flowed. Even the second half, we were playing really well.
Mm.
Um, so it's going to be difficult if we go behind. It's a bit of a different story, I
It's true.
think.
It's true.
Still, but you got to win those situations, and they did. Um,
There's no
what I thought
doubt
was interesting.
there's no doubt that France on Saturday is going to be a different breed of like
Yeah,
test. Um, we've only conceded to Iran 2 goals to Iran in sloppy fashion at the end of the game as well. So we have looked good
yeah,
defensively. Um, but yeah, as you
yeah.
said,
Like Jordan Pickford is playing like he usually does for England.
mm,
One of the better goalkeepers in the tournament. Making two great saves. One like point blank just hit his like thigh as it goes over the bar. I
mm,
don't really know how he made that save. And the second one a good wrist.
yeah.
Um, so he's been
Ooh.
playing awesome. I think he's deserves all his plaudits. Oh, fairs.
Nice goal.
Jesus Christ.
I was waiting for that one to come through for you.
They're absolutely destroying Switzerland at
Mate,
the
they're
moment.
on a roll, man. 4-0. Switzerland, you know, this counter attack is lethal as well. This is all
Yeah,
without Ronaldo as well. Looks like a new Portuguese side I'm watching
it
right now.
is. It really does. My dad just put in the family chat, why Ronaldo on bench? Didn't want to use all his words there.
That's just parent texting for like summed up. My mum the other day, this is quite funny to tell on the podcast. My mum texted me meaning to text my girlfriend and saying I'm buying Oliver these trainers.
Nice.
So now I know what she's getting me for Christmas. So it sounds
Nice.
that sums up parent texting.
Banging. Banging. My dad just like texted. I texted him earlier about Matt Lucas is not doing Bake Off anymore.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I literally just put in the chat. Matt Lucas is quitting, and he went not first. And I was like, sorry. He was like, and he just put penalties. I was like, I don't know what you mean by
Sorry.
penalties. This was at 6:45. He was like Morocco versus Spain. It's like I think it's from a previous World Cup. He was watching it on catch up. I was like, this has ended. So I was like, seriously?
Yeah, England have got a big test on Saturday.
Mm,
Mbappe is on 5 goals. Ooh, 5 goals.
Bears. Come on, Switzerland, come back on.
Come back, he's on.
I can't be
Sam,
I can't be asked for a England Portugal semi-final if that happens.
mate, it's written. It's actually written. Can you
Like I
imagine?
would that'd be the worst.
Can you
Just
imagine?
'cause
Oh man, that brings back memes from quarter final. I don't know what tournament that was, but when Ronaldo did the old wink, got Rooney
you know,
sent off.
wink.
The old wink.
Yeah.
Oh mate,
So that would be an interesting one. Obviously we have to get through France first, but
yeah.
fingers crossed for Morocco.
I think Morocco really surprised me. Really, really surprised me. They look good defensively. Although I watched a little bit of the game. They had so many chances, so many chances. Like there was a this,
Well,
this
Morocco did.
yeah, Morocco, yeah, their striker like broke through a few times, but just as he was about to pull the trigger, like Spain just got a defender back, or he
Mm.
scuffed it or something. Um,
I saw the right at the end where Spain hit the post.
oh
And it
yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't know how it didn't go in. It
Uh,
kind of like curled away from goal. It looked like it like hit the chin of the goalkeeper because he had no idea it was going to come. But yeah, they were that close to winning.
I watched the Japanese penalties as well. They were awful,
Yeah, it's so
woeful.
bad.
Like, why would you not hit it with some conviction? They were just like half-assed, like trying to finesse it with
Yeah,
like the least amount of power possible. Like, just hit it,
ridiculous.
laces through it. But I did
Apparently,
go on, mate.
England's penalty like list is like Harry Kane and then Harry Maguire. That's number
Why?
two.
Not
No,
again.
to be fair, Harry Maguire's penalties are ridiculous.
I know he's good at penalties, but every time he steps up, I just think
It makes you so nervous.
like it's just him. Like saying it gives me the same kind of vibes when David Luiz used to take penalties for Chelsea.
Yeah,
He used to have the most insane run up, and he's going to thump it, and it's either hitting someone in the crowd or it's ripping the net, and that's
yeah.
similar to Harry Maguire.
But two best England penalty takers, easy.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You can't go wrong with Harry Kane.
No, no, he's just a great penalty taker in general. Just
We've
always slots in top left.
we've seen some woeful penalties though this tournament. Did you
Oh
see
yeah. Well,
Lewandowski? Did
Portugal have.
you see
Sorry,
Lewandowski?
not Portugal. Lewandowski missed his, didn't he? But had to retake it anyway.
Yeah,
Messi's missed two.
Messi's missed two. Absolutely shambolic.
Poland missed another one against Mexico.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, his run up's weird. I don't know why
Yeah.
he keeps like trying to like they can't stop. That's the rule now, isn't it? They can't stop.
Hmm.
They have to have some sort of forward movement. But I think the keeper came off the line for his last one, so that's retake.
Yeah.
But yeah, scenes, mate, scenes. I'm looking forward to this weekend. So
Oh yeah.
that goes. Um, and my bold predictions actually lining up. To be fair, uh, I predicted that it'll be an all South
Oh, true,
American
yeah.
semi-final, all European semi-final also.
That'd be
Um,
mad. It would be an Argentina Brazil semi and an England Portugal semi.
mate,
That's
that's
ridiculous.
Argentina. Mate, the narratives, the storylines. Oh, God,
That's mad.
that'd be mad, wouldn't it?
Although it's going to be Morocco, France semi, and um, who's on the other side?
Croatia.
Oh yeah, Croatia, probably the underdogs. Yeah, when Morocco missed their one, I was like, comebacks on.
Yes,
But
yeah.
honestly, I always think that the team that misses first in a penalty shootout goes on to win it.
Do you think is that your? Is that
I feel like that. Every time that happens, I'm like, yeah, that means
that's it?
they're losing. It's just yeah, it's always a feeling I have.
Oh dear. Um, Probably talk about some dip into other sports as well. We've got to talk about that Pakistan England Test match,
The best test match of all time.
mate. What on earth was that all about? We were texting each other throughout it, weren't we? And
Well,
it's
I just couldn't believe how many runs we scored on the first day. Over 500 runs on one day.
in a test match, mate.
which is unheard of. It's the first time ever that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Four other players scored a century. Um, yeah, got to over 600, over 600 for I think the first time I can remember.
Yeah, I can't remember in a
Um,
long time. Maybe when I was younger, like, below 10 or something, but I can't.
yeah, but not even then. I think hardly then, and it wasn't really ever England. I don't think it was ever England. Um, yeah, just absolutely mad. Obviously Pakistan, it was a terrible wicket. Like it
Oh
just
yeah,
didn't
it's
bounce.
flat. It's flat as
Flat
anything, isn't it?
flat as anything, and batter's dream had Joe Root batting left-handed.
Yeah, what he was taking
Um,
the piss, mate. Nearly
yeah,
got caught though, to be fair to him. It was close.
ridiculous. But yeah, and then obviously they score what 500, which is ridiculous as well.
Yeah.
Um,
A much slower, they scored it at a much slower rate, didn't they?
yeah, it took them 2 days.
Yeah.
Um, and then England, Root kind of came into his own, scored 70 odd, got us to 200 and something, so a lead, I think 370. Which, to be fair, on that wicket is a risky declaration from Stokes.
It is. But this is what I love about, his captaincy and McCullum's like, management is like,
Yeah.
they're not just leaving it to a ball draw. They're actually
Mhm.
taking a risk,
Yeah.
and they're actually making Test cricket fun to watch. There was a time where, Joe Root was captain, and it was the Dom Sibley days when Dom Sibley used to open, and like we batted for a draw on the last day when we could have quite easily gone for it, and it was just
Yeah.
boring. And like,
It is very boring. And to be fair, unlike they batted really well for that second half of that fourth day and the fifth day.
yeah,
Like
definitely.
they were probably going to win it.
Mm,
And he made some good captain decisions on who should bowl, like Jack Leach coming on, getting crucial wickets.
yeah,
Jimmy Anderson getting crucial wickets. Jimmy Anderson had a ridiculous series. I think he only conceded what 80 odd runs,
yeah.
and the next lowest was like 120,
Yeah, his economy was just a joke, absolutely a joke.
which is just honestly stupid.
I'm sure that was
Um,
his first wicket in Pakistan as well.
yeah,
That was his first wicket, yeah. And then he obviously got what
I think
five,
got
five,
three.
five.
Yeah, did you get a fiver?
Well, he got four wickets in the second innings.
Oh,
In the first innings, I don't know how much he got. I think it was one, maybe one or two. Um, but yeah, just incredible at the age of what he is.
yeah,
It's just,
still getting wickets easily. Like his economy is ridiculous. I think he had like four maidens or something. It might be more than that, but he had like almost as many maidens as the whole Pakistan team.
do you think it's like the Jimmy Anderson factor, or do you think that like people because of his reputation they're like they feel like they have to play conservative, or do you feel like he's actually still bowling where it's impossible to score runs?
I think he's. I don't think he's swinging it as much as he used to.
Mm. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Jesus, 5-1.
This
Is
is
that a hat trick?
it's a hat trick.
Jesus Christ.
Ramos, whatever his name is.
What a guy. What
What a
a debut in
guy,
the World
man.
Cup.
When you just have these stars that come out of nowhere for the World Cup. This is him.
Yeah.
This is him. We had James Rodriguez, like what 8 years ago or something like that,
In
and now
Brazil, yeah.
you've got him. Watch out,
Absolutely.
Real Madrid will come calling for you.
Mm. Mate, Portugal are looking really good.
They're looking.
It's the best they played all tournament.
This is the bet, and what a time to do it in the in
Mm.
the round 16.
Exactly.
See you later, Switzerland. You got no chance coming back now. I don't think. What an absolute miracle. Um,
I don't think so.
yeah,
Uh,
going back to Jimmy. Going back to Jimmy.
yeah, I think he's probably not swinging it as much as he used to, but I think he's still swinging it better than most.
Yeah.
Um, and I think he's so good at putting it in the right places and variating his swing so well that he's still just as good as he's ever been.
Yeah.
Um, I think he's never been the quickest,
No,
but
no.
I think his tactics at bamboozling kind of the batsman where that swings because you just have no idea where that swing's going to go.
Yeah, you
His
don't.
action's complete the exact same for both in and out swing. Um, he'd be a nightmare to bat against, and he quite clearly is. Most worst wickets from um, a seam bowler in history.
I had a look yesterday. I think he's about 40 behind Shane Warne.
Yeah, Shane Warner's 700, didn't he?
Shane Warne is like 708, and I think
Yeah.
Jimmy has like um well yeah 40 less than that, round about that. Maybe
Mm.
39 or something like that behind. So if they still if you know the amount of games he's still playing, like he's quite
Yeah,
can quite comfortably get that.
yeah.
Uh
But again, at the same time, I don't think he needs to.
he doesn't. He's already
Like
proved
he's well ahead of any seam bowler.
it. Yeah.
To be fair, Stuart Broad is only like a isn't too far behind him.
No.
It's like I think he's got over 500.
But can you see oh my God. Can you see Broad continuing as long as Anderson does? Because
No,
I know Broad's was about 4 years younger, I think, something like that.
yeah,
But I don't think you'll see him go on as long as Jimmy has for a long time.
yeah,
Long time. I don't know. I think it's his action as well.
yeah.
Got a nice fluid action, which obviously he's not, causing a lot of pain to his joints and that kind of thing. He's not steaming in, which
Mm.
probably puts a lot of seamers out of action.
Yeah, and he
Uh,
also he does rest quite good, like quite a lot. Like
yeah.
some days he just won't bowl.
That's true.
I think he's conserved it quite well. He sometimes doesn't play in a test series. He'll take a test out. Um, so I think he's playing it very smart.
Yeah, yeah. I think England do well at managing him as well.
Mm.
Um, and like it's quite mad to see England's like bowling attack. You still got Jofra Archer to come back, which I'm
I
super
know.
excited for. I think Mark Wood is in contention to start the next test as well. So get the pace in. Um,
Yeah,
Good times, man. Good times to be an England cricket fan.
honestly, it's exciting for once.
It really is exciting, and just the captaincy and the different strategy that we've got going on is just incredible.
Mm.
Yeah, and just shout out to players like Harry Brook and Ben
Yeah,
Duckett coming in, and they're doing
done
doing
very
all right.
well. Yeah, Brooks done very well. Zach Crawley,
Zach
at
Cro-
least we know he can bat even on that kind of pitch.
he's
Um,
I think they're just allowing him. He was coming under so much pressure, didn't they? But they just allowed him to like continue to bat in an aggressive manner. Um,
yeah.
I think the run rate they were going at 6 and over
Mm.
first innings.
I think the last 100, or maybe even the last session, their run rate was like 8, which is like that's
Test
better than
match.
most ODI run rates.
This is a test match. He's actually a joke. Absolute joke.
It's better
Um,
than most T20 run rates.
I think they're playing to England's strengths. We've got the best white ball setup at the minute. Currently. So
Hmm.
why not play? Why not make it test match into a little bit more of a white ball game? So
Yeah, and I think that's always the way it's going to go.
yeah,
The white ball being so heavily funded, and also so much has been put into it. Like there's so many more T20s played nowadays than there used to be. So many more ODIs.
yeah,
It's going to filter into the test game, and hopefully it brings more tests like there were
yeah,
this past week
hundred
and this
percent.
weekend because it's exciting. There's a lot of runs, like what over 1,000 runs in 2 innings.
It's
That's just
insane.
disgusting. Some test matches don't even get to 1,000 runs in 4 innings.
Yeah,
So yeah, I think it's good. It's good for the sport,
exactly,
and
exactly.
it's good for the sport that it ended the way it did. Even if England had lost or won, that it wasn't played out for a draw because
Played out for a draw, 100%.
um, it was boring. I think our first innings was exciting just because how quickly we went through it, but the batting wasn't great just because
Yeah,
it was so easy to bat on.
yeah.
Um,
Here he comes. Here he
oh,
comes. Ronnie.
have you seen that YouTuber? Is it Speed?
Speed, yeah,
That
speed. IJ
he's
speed.
been going to like the last three Man United games, and obviously Ronaldo's not been in it. He travelled all the way to Qatar. He didn't even start.
At least
He's
he
like,
gets to see him play now this time. I don't think when he went to
exactly.
United, I don't think he came on.
Yeah.
Be quite funny to see his reaction
Hmm.
on Twitter and that. If Ronaldo backs now, that'll just top it off, won't it?
He'll score a penalty or something.
He will, yeah, and he'll do a sue and then like make it out like Portugal's
He's won the
win.
game for them.
Yeah, he's won the game from you.
Makes it 8-1.
Yeah,
Couldn't do it without me, lads.
yeah, yeah. But
If I
yeah,
hadn't fallen out with my manager and not been put in this game, we wouldn't have won 5-1.
yeah.
What, you're welcome.
Oh dear.
Have you seen this weekend's NFL? The Minnesota Vikings are playing the Detroit Lions this weekend,
Yes, yeah.
and the Detroit Lions are favorites.
Yeah. How is this even possible? Right. I
How
know
does that make any sense?
the Detroit Lions are 5-7.
Yeah,
Minnesota Vikings are 10-2.
yeah,
We have a chance with a win to wrap up the division this early on. um, Detroit have won 4 in a row though,
yeah,
and they did beat the Jags 40-17, so they
yeah.
can score points.
Oh no, the Lions are playing some of the best football they've played for a long time. But how they can be considered favorites, I don't
How,
understand.
yeah, how they can keep, yeah, I
Against a 10-2 team. I understand that the Vikings have quite a lot of the games have been pretty close, like one score games, but they still won them all.
yeah,
So yeah, I find that odd. You wouldn't say that if the Eagles went up against them, the Eagles would probably be favourites. So
I
why
understand.
aren't they?
That's just classic Vikings, though, isn't it? We make every game difficult
Yeah,
somehow.
true. And
Nine,
to be fair, you made the last game against the Lions difficult.
yeah. I think we gave last year. We gave them their first win of the season, and it was about 10 games in.
Yeah,
So
yeah. They were were they tanking for Tua?
yeah, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for someone. Thank you for someone
Yeah.
for sure.
But and then you gave them their first. Oh, now it's gonna have a free kick here.
There we go. This is one to watch. Although I will refrain from my reaction because I'm
Yes,
still, I think about 15, 20 seconds ahead of you.
please do.
But Ronaldo, classic run up, classic stance, heavy breathing. All right, what is gonna happen?
Into the wall.
I'm not saying that, and he's not even taking it yet. So.
I hope he scores it. That's good reaction. Nice. Into the wall.
Sound called it. It's strange after all that
Oh,
build up.
the amount of Ronaldo free kicks I've seen go into the wall is just outrageous. Yeah, I don't think the Patriots are going to get to the playoffs this year.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. 6-6. Is
Six and
going to be a
five.
massive challenge for you now to make the playoffs. I think.
I mean, we're 6-5.
Oh,
Oh,
6-5.
6-5.
Okay,
Still got a winning record.
still got yeah, it's still above 500. You're right.
But the whole AFC East has a winning record. It's disgusting. Um, it's the hardest division in football.
Sorry,
Hardest division?
you're really going to set me up on a plate like that. The hardest division in football, but the Vikings are 4-0 in your division. Ah, thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but have every single game is won by like almost just like one score. We are 6-6, you're right.
6-6.
But the other division that's too fair, NFC East, that
NFC,
division is ridiculous.
I think that is technically the best, not by
Yeah.
much though. I think if you add all their records together,
Oh
um,
yeah.
I
No,
think
they're playing ridiculously well.
mate, the
Um,
Cowboys are actually scary right now. The
yeah.
Cowboys are just battering teams.
Mm.
It's their defense is
I
on
think
point,
at
scoring.
one point in the third quarter last night, um, they were what? It was a 2-point game.
Yes, yeah,
End of the fourth quarter, it was almost a 40-point game.
yeah. I think they scored 33 points or something in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, which helped my fantasy team.
Yeah,
But I am bottom of the league.
I
Yeah,
standard. What?
yeah.
Normal NFL or sleeper?
Normal sleeper. Have you seen your sleeper?
Mate, I haven't won a
You've
game.
lost 6 games in a row.
I haven't won a game in God knows how. To be fair, I haven't actually changed my team in ages either.
No, neither. I've not
Literally
changed my
forgot.
team at all. So I only just lost this week as well, 161 to 169.
What's
That's
your record?
2 and 11.
2-11. You're not bottom though.
I'm second. I'm third bottom.
Okay, not too bad.
Not too bad, but yeah, not great.
Not going well, is it? For either of us
No,
yet.
but I mean, you're what are you? You're now like six. You're 7 and 6 now because you managed to win this
Oh,
weekend as
did
well.
I get
Yeah,
it? I've cut
you're
me.
you're 7 and 6,
Love that.
but
Love
I am 30th. There is somebody who's got an 0-11 record, but yeah,
Jesus.
it's not going well.
But yeah, NFL is pretty mad right now. Did you see Tampa Bay last night?
Yeah, brought it back.
Brought it back, two
Three
touchdowns in the
touchdowns in the
fourth
fourth
quarter.
quarter.
Scored his second touchdown with about 7 seconds left to
Yeah,
get the
what was it?
dub.
It was 16-3 with like only not that long left on the
Yeah,
clock, and 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. Nailed it.
yeah, he's got a bit of a temper on him, and he Brady. Every time I see him on Twitter, he's like
Oh,
screaming at his players. Oh,
oh yeah. Um, Deserves it.
apparently he's 3-1 though after splitting up with Giselle.
Yeah, I heard that as well. Oh my word.
It's that little overhead kick from Mbolo.
Hello. Oh,
Oh,
good corner that. Shaka.
oh, Ruben Neves coming on. Just bring on players like Ruben Neves. The luxury, I'll tell you.
With Bernardo Silva. Fuck, you know.
But yeah, Eagles are still 11-1. They got the win again. They're looking so good, mate. They're looking just
They're still going kind of under the radar, but are still 11-1. Like you don't hear
yeah,
much about.
yeah. They just keep winning. They're still number one seed. They need to slip up. I think they've got some tough games coming up though. I think they've got Cowboys, which should be a
Yeah,
hell of a
but they
game.
got like Brown has been a game changer for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, he looks ridiculous. Was it what's his name? Is it Hurts? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hurts. Yeah, Jalen Hurts. Jalen
Jalen
Hurts.
Hurts, that's the one. He's looking great.
He's looking.
Um, yeah, they're definitely contenders.
Did,
Um,
did you hear about
Probably
Baker?
gonna
Baker
what
May.
he's been released.
He got cut. Deary me, man. Number one pick a
It's-
few years ago.
no, it's tough. It's tough out there.
What's happening to him?
Seeing like Trevor Lawrence being sick with the Jags.
Yeah,
Some of the Jags are playing well. I don't know how that happens, but he's got the Jags playing pretty well.
yeah. Better than what they have been playing, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
It's,
they're saying that the 49ers might pick up Baker.
yeah,
Jimmy G broke his foot.
I
So
know. They're 2 quarterbacks down. They've got I don't know what his name is now, but he was a former Mr. Irrelevant draft pick.
yeah.
So but he played. I think he played all right. I think
What's
they got
his
the
name?
win.
Purdis or something. Purdis
Yeah,
with a P. But when they've got, I think their defense is like one of the best in the league, and they've got Debo and McCaffrey. So if you just give the ball to them, you
yeah,
don't need to know the full playbook. If you just give the ball off to them, I'm sure they'll
yeah.
just make a play somewhere.
I think they won against. I can't remember who they played now.
The
Was it the
Dolphins
Broncos? Dolphin. Yeah, they beat the Dolphins,
beat the
which
Dolphins.
I'm happy with. I
Yeah,
needed that because our schedule was awful. We still got to play the Bills again. That's
yeah,
our last game of the season.
yeah. The Bills are number one seed at the minute as well.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got the Cardinals, which could be iffy. We've got the Raiders, who are
Yeah,
for some reason after having an awful first half of the season playing sick now.
yeah. That team's oh
Ronnie, oh, I could finish
offside.
that.
It's offside.
He's offside.
Offside.
What a finish that is, though.
That is a finish on his left peg as well.
that far out. Did he go through the keeper's legs? And he was like 20 yards away from him.
Too much power, mate. Too much power.
Oh, he's a tad offside.
Yeah, just a little bit.
About 4 yards offside. Um, yeah, we got the Raiders, then we got the Bengals.
Oh, mate, Bengals are back. They're actually
Exactly.
back, man. They beat the Chiefs. Love to see it.
Then we got the Dolphins.
Oh, mate,
Then we got the Bills again. That's a disgusting last 4 games, 5 games.
it's not looking good. It's not looking good, bruv. It's
I
not.
don't think unless our offense can turn it on, which it hasn't been. We're not making the playoffs.
Absolutely not.
Who have the Vikings got?
We've got a nice, easy end of the sketch.
You've got a nice, easy run in. Oh, you got bloody Lions, Colts, Giants, Packers, Bears. To be fair, the Lions could be difficult for you.
The
The
Lions,
Colts, the Colts can sometimes have a good day.
sometimes.
The Giants are playing really well.
Yeah,
They've got a winning
Giants
record.
are right.
I think they're 7-5.
Packers easy win. Easy win.
Packers are playing well again. They beat the Bears.
Yeah, but they've nah, I'm not having that. I'm not having
And then
that.
you got the Bears.
Yeah. How they're literally bringing on Rafael Leao, like when he's 5-1, when they're 5-1 up. That's just literally taking the piss. I rate him highly as well.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah. I'm going to I'm going to on Saturday.
You're going
I'm
to the
going
UK.
I'm going to Milton Keynes to watch the Red Bull homecoming
Yeah.
procession.
I was going to say, what road is it on?
It's on Midsummer Boulevard, so
Really?
the yeah, Midsummer Boulevard. So the main road that joins city centre down to the train station, that
Mm.
big long road there, where Brewdog is.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, it's all down there, like a mile long, or however long it is. So yeah, they're doing car runs. So
yeah,
Max Verstappen and Checo are going to be there, and I think there's going to be some other Red Bull type cars there that are doing some sort of run, and it's
yeah.
free, so
Yeah, that's banging.
it is
Right,
banging.
fun.
They should just hoping for Danny Rick to be there.
Yeah,
Possible,
potentially,
possible, um,
potentially.
possible, but a bit of a long shot.
Yeah.
Considering
He
he's the
he
reserve
needs to get a
driver.
new shirt now.
Yeah, I know. She needs to get a new one. But I'm still well and truly a Mercedes fan. So going to a Red Bull event is a bit of a weird one. But what it is
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Gotta do what we gotta do.
Gotta do it, yeah. Gotta do what gotta do. And, don't really like Max Verstappen, but to see him driving an F1 car would pretty cool. God,
Exactly.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna complain. Just
No.
get there and be like, you are shit.
Yeah. Just start giving him abuse. Give him a Mercedes top to sign. Can I have your
Yeah,
signature?
exactly. Sorry, mate, can you sign this for me?
Did you
That'd be quite funny.
Did you see apparently they sat Christian Horner at table 44 for the Autosport Awards.
Nice.
Lewis
Yeah, but
Hamilton.
Christian Horner also named Toto as Rookie of the Year.
What was that all about?
I don't even know. I don't even understand the joke.
Poor banter that is. Poor.
Honestly, it was quite poor banter. It was like he was like, yeah, Rookie of the Year is Toto. I mean, and everyone was like,
Sorry.
why? Why would he be Rookie of the Year?
Trying to create some sort of drama or
Um,
something.
yeah, but no, it's been weird without any F1 on. Yeah, it's gonna be a long time.
Oh my goodness me. Watch this flipping goal. And he's done the gritty. Justin Jefferson, it's translating over.
Oh, nice chip there, nice chip. Always pass it down. Oh, through again. Oh, chops inside. Nice.
Raphael Leao.
What a
What
goal that is.
absolute baller.
Bloody hell.
Mate,
6-1.
6-1 in a knockout stage.
Did not
Switzerland
see
aren't no
that
mugs
coming.
either. They're not like,
No,
Qatar or anything. Sorry.
no. Sorry.
Also, shout out Luke as well before you wrap up the podcast. He's gonna have to commit to the wooden
True.
spoon forfeit, which is by a Qatar top. Um, I don't know which one he's gonna get there yet, the home or away, but we shall
Mm.
see. So,
I wouldn't just realised that I have Portugal in my sweepstake.
oh, you do, you do.
Well happy about that. I think obviously I think that's the only team.
So Ben's got okay, so Ben's got France, Luke's got England, you've got Portugal, I've got Argentina. Who's got Brazil?
Um,
Luke.
I think Luke has Brazil.
Luke, tell you. Who else
Yeah,
is it?
that's the only team I have in it now is Portugal.
Yeah, I've only got Argentina. And Luke's got Morocco as well.
Oh, that's true. Luke's doing well.
Luke's good, doing well.
So he's got three teams out of what, how many's left? Six quarterfinals, eight.
Eight, yeah. Eight teams.
So bad.
That is mad. And we were giving it Ben's got the biggest like chance of winning it in the sweepstake, but
Hmm,
Luke's come out of nowhere.
fair play.
This game is nearly wrapped up, and Portugal are looking mighty impressive. I can't lie.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, can't lie.
Although it's still coming home though.
It's still coming home. It's still coming home. Did you see that? The stadium that was made out of shipping containers
Oh yeah, it's been taken down, isn't it?
being taken down now. That's mad. I think they're going to transport it, and it's going to be like they're offering it out to teams that are in the next that are hosting the countries that are hosting the next World Cup or
Really?
Euros or something. Yeah.
How does that work?
I don't know, because they're shipping
Because
containers, they can just easily be just transported to like another country or whatever.
yeah, but quite a lot of the other countries that bid already have stadiums.
It's true.
Where they're just going to create a new, I don't know,
No, I don't know.
strange. Obviously,
Pepe, 39 years old, still doing the biz.
oh yeah,
And that's it. And that is it.
what a win! You won't see any more quite as dominating as that, will you?
No, no. The competition's going to really heat up now. I can't wait. I don't know when the quarters are on. The other games. I don't know
I
when
think it
they
starts
start.
Friday.
Start Friday, though.
Yeah,
Love that.
because I know England play on Saturday, and then if we were to get through, we play on Wednesday next week in the semis.
Oh, Wednesday. Semis on Wednesday.
Yeah,
I suppose the final will be
when
on.
else would the semi be?
Yeah, the final will be on like, on the weekend, of course. But
Yeah, on Sunday at 3 o'clock, which is fucking annoying.
you've got working in, yeah? You working?
Yep,
Oh mate.
it's
I
one
don't know what you're on
grind.
about. You seem to always keep an eye on the games when you're at work somehow.
Yeah, I mean,
Got to do what you got to do.
I just yeah, got to do what you got to do. It's World Cup.
But yeah, that brings to the end of the podcast. Enjoy the quarterfinals when they come around, and we might catch you again next week for another little watch along. But
Mm.
yeah, enjoy, and we'll catch you again next time in a
Have a
bit.
good one. See you in a bit.